Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, we have more news of something going up with Royal Caribbean. Prices, of course. Really cool itineraries were just launched and you can book them now for the grand voyages of Holland America. We have possible interference with one of the major airports in Europe coming up. And then we have Norwegian, who just said, yeah, that ship that's sailing that entire season, well, we decided no, it's not. So just a little while ago, I announced that Royal Caribbean was raising the prices and changing the deposit structure for suites. Well, also, by the way, that also included junior suites, not just suites, junior suites as well. So keep that in mind. But also now we found out that, well, they're raising insurance as well. Now, normally insurance is based on how much money you're spending on your total cruise. So, you know, if you book a $2,000 cruise, your insurance will be cheaper than if you booking a $5,000 cruise. Kind of in a way makes sense when you're talking, you know, refundable deposits, you know, money coming back to you, your cancellation insurance, that sort of thing. If you're just having medical insurance, then really the cost shouldn't be any different, if you know what I mean. But generally the insurance is included. That includes some sort of refund if you have to cancel your cruise for medical reasons. That's all fine. But apparently the new chart that's come out shows that the cheaper cruises is where the money is really going to hit you more in your costs, particularly to those guests who are sailing on, you know, bookings that are less than a total of $8,000. So those people in those $24,000 suites will get a better price, it seems, than those people sailing in a $5,000 suite. Either way, I still advocate insurance. Now, if you think the insurance is being gouged at the cruise company and you want to go somewhere else, that's fine. Just remember, you need medical insurance, you need some sort of repayment for cancellation, and you definitely need evacuation in your insurance. Make sure you ask for that in your policy. Don't just get regular travel insurance that people are going to say, oh, you're just, you know, you're driving to Colorado, you don't really need evacuation insurance too much. You know, you need it on a cruise line. But yeah, another thing going up. Also coming up very, very shortly, starting today, the security guards at Heathrow Airport, one of the busiest airports in the world, are staging a 3-day walkout strike. Now, the airport and the airlines all say they have contingency plans. They did walk out in Easter on a 12-day, I believe it was, strike that really didn't affect too much inconvenience other than it was super busy anyway. Well, they're doing it again starting today for 3 more days. Hopefully it's only 3 days because I fly into Heathrow next Tuesday and I hope it's all over by then. Thursday, Friday, Saturday gives them 2 days to get that stuff all back up and running again. And it's, when you're talking security at airports, probably the security is not the part that you want to go on strike. No. Okay, Holland America. Some good news if you're a Holland America fan. They have just announced 2 grand voyages for 2025. These are often very, very popular. I think one is a 124-day cruise and one is a 133-day cruise. They both leave and end in Fort Lauderdale, where one will be a pole-to-pole kind of cruise where you'll be able to visit Buenos Aires and Iceland and places like that. The other one will be more of an Australia, Singapore, and heading up into that direction. But they all stop at many continents. One of them has an 8-night overlay in different areas, including Easter Island and places like that, and the other has a 9-night, 1-night overnight kind of thing, or 2-night overnight. So these are very popular, and yeah, they can sell out pretty quick, especially the popular cabins or the cheaper cabins. Because people, when they go on these long voyages, often they just want to, okay, it's going to be expensive, let's get the inside cabin, or let's get that extended balcony cabin. So if you're interested in those, they went on sale for 2025 already. Yes, oh, and by the way, if you book before June 1st, by 2024, there apparently is some extra perks involved, from onboard credits to discounts or room upgrades, totaling about $8,000 to $9,000. Just let you know how expensive that cruise is going to be, if those are the perks. Okay, and finally, we have the story of Norwegian canceling an entire season again. But before I get there, let me just invite you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you want to keep up to date with everything going on in cruising, from itinerary changes to raising in prices to destinations to world cruises to cruise ports coming online to new ships coming online to anything that might just make your next cruise just a little bit better and maybe even save you some money. I really hope you'll join us. We try and make it as lighthearted as possible and have a little bit of fun talking about our favorite subject, cruising. I can talk about cruising forever, and if you watch my videos, you probably know that. Alrighty, and again, I really do appreciate it. Okay, Norwegian. As of December 1st to April of 2024, they decided they are no longer sending the Epic to Europe. The entire season has been canceled. So Norwegian has been doing a lot of its fleet redeployment. Now that the Prima's out and the Viva's coming out, they're spreading their ships out to more destinations and changing things up, and that has been canceling some seasons in a lot of cases, and the Epic is no exception to the rule, shall we say. Guests are being offered, if you book you're going to get all your money back. If you booked with future cruise credits, you'll get them reapplied to your account. If you're going to book any of their other European sailings, then you can get a 20% discount on that cruise. Or if you book any other cruise someplace in another destination, you can get a 10% discount. However, those two are non-combinable. So if you book someplace else, you're not, even if you book the Europe, you're not going to get that extra 10%. So it's 20 or 10 based on where you're going. Disappointing if that was a ship you wanted to be on. And yeah, it's just the sign of the times right now, as cruise lines are figuring out what cruise ports are allowing them to go, where they're going to send their ships for their destination, and unfortunately, if you are planning that epic vacation on the Epic in Europe in 2024, she's not going this time. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.